Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Monday show where we focus in on the market and what's going on, not just in a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, but Celebration, Florida, the town that was built by Disney. We'll go over the community events, and things that are special about our community. And of course, have a little rundown at the end where we go over the real estate market, what's been buying, what's been newly active on the market as an opportunity to maybe buy. And of course, we're not meaning to toot our own horn, but a spoiler alert. We have a lot of activity to share with what's happened with sales in the market this week. Not bragging, just praising, as we put it. But first, of course, let's cue the theme song.
Information on celebration.
Well, if you're a Celebration resident or just anyone who's interested in this town, feel free to say hello in the chat or the comments. This is, definitely about community engagement and viewer engagement. We love to know. Some people I was just showing homes to today, they found us through this show and was so happy to be putting them into Island Village, new construction opportunities that exist still in Celebration. I think though there will be phases for years to come with Island Village. So you can still be a part of this town founded by Disney and have some new construction. Get yourself a builder's warranty. Lots of good stuff going on there. We will open up the town hall event calendar like we normally do and share a bit about what the community is officially putting on. But before we dive into that, I want to say that we got an update report from Embrace of Celebration, the volunteer community resource, spearheaded by Bettina in town. Surely you've seen the big branded truck with the heart, with the dove in it and the logo around that goes. They help the homeless. I'll just pull up their Facebook page real quick. Like even just they were putting on back to school supplies for students in need. We're basically they're meeting Saturday 10 to 15 p.m. at the church kitchen for basic necessities to sort. 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Community Presbyterian Church right downtown. That was a beautiful thing to do. And of course, also preparing food bags for families in need, nutritious food bags for families and children in the community. But they don't just give back in that way to the people with who are in need. They also give back to the Celebration community for all the ways that people like you volunteer and donate, putting on some fun as well to share in the. Excuse me, I don't know why this is loading. Why is that not loading? Here we go. It's like this music festival. They've done this for some years now, and they've kind of started to preview the lineup here. It's starting to come together. November 14th, 2026 is really might be something to mark your calendar because there are some names here that may be names that you've heard of. Lacey Sturm from Flyleaf, Brandon Davis, Bay Kings Band, performing in support of Embrace. And then there's even some more local bands that are participating. CO Neo, headed by, Alan Banal, who was a Celebration resident for a good long time. Jellyfish Invasion, that's fun. Benzin and Banal. Kim Hawk, you might recognize, the fairy godmother of real estate. She's had an amazing music background even before she got into real estate and continues to make beautiful music with her group, various music projects, her band. So that's awesome. She really does it all. Paul Kupik, acoustic Maria Loca, and piano Rob. So, what's cool here is that it says more artists to be announced. So every artist is donating their time to support families in need. Community and school performers are going to be part of it as well this November. So you'll see like the Island Village Elementary School, Celebration K-8 Jazz Band, and Creation Village World School. So that's cool. 1 day, 2 stages, free live concert. So mark your calendars there. It's from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going all day. Lots of music, lots of set lists, lots of fun. And show up, get yourself a good seat. They put out tables and it'll be fun. And hopefully it'll be cooler at that time for outdoor activities. Now I think they picked just the sweet spot in the year to put on this show and just make it as enjoyable and fun for everybody. So good, always good to see Bettina putting that on. We love Embrace Celebration, and you can definitely check out their Facebook group, Embrace Celebration, to figure out how you can participate or donate or sponsor or just get familiar with how they give back to the community of Celebration. And with that, I will throw things over to the event calendar for Celebration Florida. Town hall events. So, I mean, officially, it seems like there's just two things that they're doing for August. The last splash before class pool party. That's Saturday, August 8th, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Spring Park Pool at 951 Spring Park Street. So yeah, it's just basically a pool party at one of the nicer pools in Celebration, where there's going to be a live DJ, pool games, and just way to just mourn the end of summer and celebrate the beginning of new memories when it comes to school. Is it Monday that like a week from today that school starts again for the K through 8? I don't. I want to remember, it's the last splash before class. So I just want to make sure I have that right. If it's like the end of the month or if it's like next week. And then, of course, National Popsicle Day, Wednesday, August 26th. So that is it's a good 6-hour event, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Celebration Parks and Pools. Basically, enjoy icy, delicious, complimentary popsicle in honor of this always popular treat. So I guess there's from playgrounds to picnics and sports games, barbecues. You're going to get in with a residential ID. So they're giving out popsicles to residents, basically getting something good for your dues here. And that's going to be happening at parks around the town. So Spring Park Pool, Founders Park, Long Meadow Park, Lakeside Pool. So there's going to be, lots of different ways. You don't have to just go to all the way to one remote part of town just to get a popsicle. There's going to be one close to you if you're a resident. So, it's not too much of a time crunch just to get something cool. And that's fun. Happy to see that. And we'll share some more about some of the stuff as it's more topical that's coming on down the event calendar. And let's see. I think that's kind of the main meat of what we wanted to talk about for just the community updates. If there's anything cool that happened in the community or any fun finds that you got from the farmers market yesterday, always share that. Give us a shout. And we'll just jump into what's new on the market, what pended, and what's sold. We always love to break down 1 week, 7 days at a time for how the Celebration real estate market is shaping up. And actually last week was kind of interesting because it was the first week in a while where there were more actives in a given week than there were pendings and sold. The trend had been for quite a while that we were seeing way fewer actives, and it's kind of gone back now. More solds. 8 solds and 7 actives, and then we've got ourselves 6 pending. So once again, we're just kind of being reminded about the limited inventory. And what's super cool about this week is the Kim Hawk real estate team, are all over this update. So we've got lots of fun stuff to share with you about. And new to the MLS is this little purple font here. It's CS status. That stands for coming soon. And we are happy to click here real quick and share, coming soon status, 205 North Village Street. So that is a really cool little nook of the North Village area of town, private. That's, of course, still close to great community features like the large North Village pool and volleyball courts and all that. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home with a private pool in itself. And it has this nice front porch that you can see here, as well as a garage apartment. So we're still getting the listing photos ready. This is coming soon status. That's a new thing for MLS. You do have a garage apartment here on top of a 3-car garage as well. And I love that there's the pool and the spa. This will be offered at $1,230,000. We're just about ready to have it go active on the market, but it is coming soon status now. Just to give you the scoop, sometimes if you want to give me a call directly, like my number's on the screen here, we can maybe see about What's the soonest we can get you in? So that's coming soon status. Maybe let's throw it over to the actives for the week. These are the homes that hit the market in the past 7 days. So we'll take a look at what were the most like economically priced, best like entry points in. For just under 300,000, 299, you can get 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom with 1,360 square feet in town center. So 720 Celebration Avenue. These are those condos that are like right on top of the businesses. Like there's the spa and the salon right downtown. And actually, they did some updating in here that it looks like. So pretty nice. Bedrooms upstairs. And you're right in the thick of it when it comes to downtown Celebration. Then we have 1211 Stonecutter Drive, Unit 403. So this is 3-bedroom homes now for up 100,000, 399 for 1,603 square feet. Now this will add its value by not just the more square footage, but this does come with a 1-car garage. And of course, the Artisan Parks are built very well. A lot of people will only consider living in Artisan Park because it has its exclusive clubhouse and very private living. Oh, this one seems to have some nice view of water as well. So yeah, we've got Artisan Park available for you. And then when it comes to the terraces in East Village, 1,400 square foot condo, 3 bedrooms, 475,000. So okay, so we're creeping up in price. We do also offer a 1-car garage. East Village is a very desirable area of Celebration. This is an elevator building, but it looks like this unit is on the first floor. Always still good to be in an elevator building anyway, because it just adds value to the building, even if you don't necessarily need the elevator. Yep, nice contemporary update. Oh, they've got the robo fridge. Always like the robo fridge, the screening, and the pull-out drawer freezers. My mom got me hooked on those. She will accept nothing less than pull-out drawer freezer doors, let me tell you. So that's cool. Great. If you want to be in East Village, we got something available for you here. Oh, and then when it comes to this, the most best price single family home that hit the market this week, that's 167 Longview Avenue. That's in North Village again. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,456 square feet with a 2-car garage. What seems to be cool about this is everything on one floor, and you still get a front porch. Looking inside, yes, very nice contemporary finishes. They are decorated beautifully. They're hip to the trends because they've got the gold hardware on the cabinetry. And you know what? I recognize this. We sold this house in the past before it was updated. Beautiful. All right. 1010 Periwinkle Court is the double-decker exterior. I love this one. You've got the big front porch and upper balcony on top. That's one of my favorite styles of homes in Celebration. Happy to see that. That's 4-bedroom now. So to get 4-bedroom single-family home in the South Village of Celebration, now we are getting up to 855,000. It's been on the market for 5 days, so it matches to our 7-day market coverage, and we're just getting just under 2,000 square feet there. Price per square foot, 431. So, yep, Periwinkle Court looks cool. Let's just take a little peek at what that looks like inside. Okay, so they've done some fun things. It looks like they're working on that entertainment center for the living room. Did some things with the bathroom. Nice contemporary finish. Come on, turn on this light. That's really cool, actually, when these mirrors have the lights built into them. Helps you just do your makeup better. But I would say, come on, you're doing us a disservice. You got to show us that light on. So, yep, that's cool. So 855. So you live in South Village. Great part. In fact, that's where one of those that last splash before class is going to be taking place at the South Village pool. This is a great area of town, Celebration, East Village, to get 5-bedroom, 4 full bath home. Okay, and just under 3,000. So we're at 2,850 square feet. Okay, that's pretty great. For 1,000,000 $365,000. Good front porch space as well. The way that this is built into the lot, it's like kind of on a curve, which I think will allow you to have like some more yard space to work with. So that's kind of cool when it's that way. Nice warm interior for a change. I mean, you see so much of the contemporary look. Everything's gray and white and black, and that's a beautiful look, but it is kind of fun to see some people who still want to go for the warm interior as well. It's got wood and tile, classy furniture. Oh, I love how they beautifully updated the bathroom in here. Oh, and it's got a library office. So that's cool. Yeah, 5-bed and an office is a great amount of space to work with. So that's 828 Morning Glory Lane. Are we through the actives? Yes. So that was the last active. We're going to go into the pendings now. So what got a contract this week but did not yet get to the closing table. So congratulations on getting a contract. The best priced pending for entry level was 770 Sienna Palm Drive, unit 307. Looks like a 3rd floor unit. That's for just 1 bedroom, 1 bath, cozy living there, just under 800 square feet. It was on for 33 days. Not too bad to be on the market. And yeah, good luck. Congratulations. Let's get to the closing table. Yep. Entry level, good stuff. And then another one, 239 Longview Avenue, unit 207 in Georgetown. So now we're going from 1 bed to 2 bed, 1 bath, just over 1,000 square feet. It was listed at $319. We don't get to know what price they actually took for the contract until the actually goes to closing. So when this pending then shows as sold, that's when we'll be able to tell you. And the reason why is that they do that is because they don't want the seller to like show their hand for what they accepted. Like, let's just say for whatever reason, this wonderful deal doesn't go through. Like maybe the financing doesn't work out for the buyers, and then suddenly this home's back on the market. So then it's kind of like if it becomes public records what they took, suddenly it's like they'll only get offers for that or less. So that's why they kind of keep it a mystery until it's labeled as sold. Makes sense. 844 Blue Sage Street, unit 101. This is in the terraces at East Village. Again, we're getting back into here. 3 bed, 2 bath, 1,406 square feet. Congratulations. It was listed at $494,000. Of course, like I said, we will show you what it took. Oh, and this one's also on the 1st floor. Okay, cool. Love the way that they remodeled in there. Let me check the comments, make sure no one's saying hi to me. You're always welcome to say hi to me. All right, pending. Now we're looking at single family homes, not just the condos. So for a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, single family home with 2,330 square feet. Oh, someone is taking me up on it and saying hi. Thanks, Gina. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you saying hello. Hope this brings value to you. I know you've got your eye on Celebration. So thanks for watching. 2504 Celebration Boulevard in Island Village. So yeah, this is a 2026 build. There are 2026 builds available in town, even though we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the town. So there are 1996 builds. Hopefully they've been updated since then. A lot of them have, but now you can still get a 2026 build in Celebration, Florida. Oh, thank you, Gina. Appreciate that. And yep, so for 4-bed, 2.5 bath, brand new construction. Let's just see it. Do they actually have real pictures in here, or is it all just kind of renderings? This looks a little bit like, I don't know. It's like I can't even tell what's AI anymore. It's like tricking my brain, but it is beautiful the way that they do these homes in Island Village. So let's see. All right. And then this is us. So we got a contract this week on our listing at 1006 Sandlace Court, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, the coveted Arabella model in Celebration, just over 2,000 square feet. We were priced at $995,000. So yeah, beautiful front porch space. You get in here. What makes this floor plan very special is these soaring ceilings that you see here, and then people kind of looking down from the railings. It reminds me of the Sound of Music when all the children line up. Big beautiful breakfast nook in the back. Yeah, this is very popular. If you ever like could give us a call, say, hey, I'm looking for an Arabella, we can try to sniff one out for you. Fortunately, they built a lot of these in town. All right, now we're getting into the more luxury market in Celebration. 908 Croton Road, South Village. Yeah, Croton Road and Spring Park Loop, some of the more luxury, like estate-sized homes, are the largest single-family sized homes in Celebration, South Village. 5-bed, 4.5-bath, 4,181 square feet, was listed for $2,299,000. Oh, let's just call it 2.3 million, and had a private pool. I love it. It has that Victorian style to it. This is such a beautiful pool in the back. My gosh, and a whole big tiki bar, and there's still like a ton of space in it. Yeah, we've shown this home in the past. Look at this, what they created in this space. That is awesome. That is luxury. When you're thinking about like Disney CEOs and the people that just want to live the best lifestyle and Celebration. It's that part of South Village is one of the great options, as well as like East Village and Acadia. And there's a lot. What's awesome about the town of Celebration is the variety of the markets. Like we said, we saw condos you can buy in for less than 300,000, and then there's these beautiful homes that you can get into the same neighborhood really with 2,300,000. There's all these lifestyles available, and we can all still be part of the same community and congregate together in downtown Celebration and be part of the festivals, still be neighbors. Okay, now we're getting into the solds. That was pending. This is solds. So we won't go through all of them, but we'll go through like the entry level price and get into some of the premiums as well. In fact, we had 2 solds this week. So we're happy. We're going to definitely talk about those. 1 bedroom, 1 bath in 753 Sienna Palm Drive, just under 900 square feet total. That went for $283,000. And hey, 19 days on the market, and they were asking for $285,000. That is like getting like 99% of sales price. So congratulations on that, and getting like 330 price per square foot. And then another area, entry level part of town, Georgetown, 1 bed, 1 bath, got 315. So yeah, it's okay. So Georgetown 1 bed is 315 this week, and Sienna 1 bed is 283 this week. So hey, I mean, you can get into Celebration at a decent cost. Now, as we go into the Mirasol, a 1 bed, 1.5 bath unit in the main building, the one that's all, looks like a Mediterranean resort here. That went for $333,000. Okay. This is a nice, these can get, updated, and these are just beautiful. I see like, they got a good price for maybe just some room for updates, but yeah, look at this kind of porch space that you get, and it's screened in. The Mirasol is truly a great area of Celebration. It's one that people also definitely ask for by name. It is a very unique, and it has a lovely gym and pool and spa and car wash, all kinds of great amenities there. This one we sold this week. Very happy to talk about this. 909 Waterside Lane, Unit 206. 2 bed, 2 bath. Happy to see that we got $365,000 for it on a list price of $370,000. So we're getting people their price, and they're just happy to pass this one on to the next owner. Let's see what else. And we also sold this one this week. So 1230 Wright Circle, that's WRIGHT, Unit 108. That's a 4-bedroom Artisan Park condo that was 1,834 square feet. It went for $405,000. beautiful. Yep, I think that they're going to go in there and bring this one to its full potential. What was special about this lot, pardon me scrolling really quick, I just kind of want to get to the outdoor space, is that it had a lovely backyard area, something you don't normally see for a condo. I'm not going to scroll anymore, but that was really cool. And then, of course, Island Village also still, securing some closings for the new construction. Townhouse, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, secured 585,000. I was just in Island Village today, helping some people look at property, and I'm more than happy to introduce you to our contacts we know at the sales office. Oh, and saying, oh, good info. Got to go. Oh, well, thanks for watching, Gina. Appreciate it. See you soon. That's all right. Well, we'll take care of you. So, yep, new construction, even more new construction for single family, not townhome. So now we're jumping up to 864 is what it went for. And really, I mean, when you're dealing with new construction, they're not going to come down too much on their price, but we can maybe talk to them about their incentives, what kind of closing costs they're going to offer, or that kind of thing, kind of credits. And then in the Artisan Park area, happy to see a closing. Oh my goodness, this was on the market for not even one day. It's got snagged up real good. So 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath for Artisan Park. And then they just took down, they didn't even need listing photos. This is a great part of town. I can see why. I can fill in my imagination for why this got its full asking price on one day on the market. But yep, 1.29 million. Happy to see it. Let's just see. Did it have a? Yep, had a primary bedroom on the first floor. When that's the case, you're gonna start seeing stuff like this. Active days on the market, 0. So hey, if you're thinking about selling, you got a home with a primary bedroom on the first floor in a nice part of town like Stickley or Artisan, might have some people for you. And that was it. That was the most expensive premium property that did actually get to the closing table this week. So yep, always love to just give you that detailed market up. Oh, hello, someone saying hi. Hi, Tara. I've loved working with you this year. Absolutely. So thanks for saying hello. Appreciate you watching even after we got to the closing table for you. Yeah, no, that's normally where people just say, okay, see ya. Our work here is done, but glad we can stay friends. Glad we can stay neighbors. Thanks for watching the market updates. Well, that's pretty much the gist of what we had here. Just rounding up the real estate market celebration, giving you a reminder that they got an awesome concert festival being put on by Embrace this November. Cool, just community events for back to school. And of course, if you have a property to sell, or if you want to buy, or know someone who's maybe interested, someone was nice enough to refer me to their friend this week. So happy to, not always have to represent you. I could represent your loved ones if they're in the market for some celebration real estate. So yeah, my phone number is 407-922-0587. Love to get to know you in person, not just in the comments. With that, I think we'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us out. Take care.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.